Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah. Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Kohola Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Let's give double honors to our head apostles from the great millstone, the elders, the bishop that taught us this truth. Salutation, peace to all the brothers out there doing this work in sincerity and feeding the sheep and waiting for the same mercies that we are all waiting for. And salvation. That's why the Lord, our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, is coming to change our fortunes, family. Yahawah Rawchaa. That's the time that we are about to enter into the last war before the King comes. The last war before the King comes. Things are moving very, very, very fast. We know that Barack Obama was seen in 10 Downing Street in London, UK, and nobody know what he was doing at 10 Downing Street. Apparently, he met with the British Prime Minister Sunak. And yes, family, Obama is not the president, but clearly somebody's running the country, and we know that it's not Biden. But nobody's saying why Obama have to rush in secrecy to 10 Downing Street. But that's a whole different topic for a whole different day. Things are escalating, and as the watchmen of Israel, we have to warn you. This gospel is for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, African Americans, Native Americans, the speckled bird spread among all these nations. You are the Israelite of the Bible. The Bible is your history book. The reason why today you are known on the street as black, Negroes, African Americans, Native Americans, these are the curses that the Lord put upon you. The Lord took your heritage from you. That's right. And the same Lord that took your heritage from you, that's why the time has come where he says what? That's why he activated us. Baruch chapter 2 verse 30. It says, in the land of your captivity, you shall remember yourself. That is why you are now calling yourself, that's right, Hebrew Israelite. This is what the Lord did. That's right. This is what the Lord Yahawah, through his only begotten son, Yahawashi, did. Everything is coming to pass. All the prophecies that the Lord said will come to pass has come to pass, and it is just flowing right now. Family, remember what we said. We read it yesterday. I can't remember which lesson, but what is it called? 2nd Ezra chapter 16. It says what? The plague. It says what? They are not slack. It's like a woman in travail. Maybe I should bring it out. Actually, no, I want to go to Habakkuk chapter 2 verse. And let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2. And family, we have so much to cover. Intel report came out earlier from how Turner broke the news that the French were sending what? We're sending 2,000, that's right, military personnel to what? Ukraine. Russia had made it clear that what? This is Third World War. And things are moving. And now, that's why officially, RT is reporting it, TAS is reporting it, everybody's talking about it right now. You see, so we have to prepare, family. The king is coming. He's not going to prolong because he told you. But let's bring the precept out first. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. Family, this is what excites us. I hope when it's all said and done, you are edified. If I didn't say it, please forgive me. Shalom to the Lord's elect. Shalom, shalom, shalom to the Lord's elect. This is all about the elect. It says here, I will stand upon my watch. And set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table. Let's look up the word vision quickly. The vision. Let's go back. The vision, Hazan, right? Hazan.
Strong's H 2377. Chazon.
Vision in a static state. Oracle. Prophecy. You hear that? Prophecy. Divine communication. vision as title of a book of a prophecy. That's what the Lord says to Habakkuk. And here you go back to Amos. It says here, Amos chapter 3 verse 8. It says, the lion have roared, who will not fear? You hear that? When family, you hear a lion roar and you are in the jungle, family, you will be afraid. It says here, the Lord Yahawah have spoken. Do you know any of the prophets that the Lord will say, oh, go and prophesy? And they're going to say, no, I'm not going to prophesy. Family, if you are Jonah, the Lord would allow a whale to swallow you. You see, you will find a way to speak it, because when the Lord sends you out, you have to, because he has roared. He put the word in your mouth. He says, go and prophesy. That's right. You can't resist. Hey, Jeremiah said it best. He said this thing was burning in his heart, family. He can't set it down. He can't sit until he bring it out, until he warn Israel. That's why even Jeremiah at one point, he wanted to get out of it. He says, but Father, I'm only a child. The Lord said, no, you are not a child. Just go out there and preach. Prophesy. You see, before I formed you, before I formed thee, I know you. Actually, I'm going to bring down Yahawah Rawchaa. I'm going to bring it out, family. He says here, the lion have roared, who will not fear? The Lord Yahawah, power have spoken, who can but prophesy? Now, let's get back to what? Let's go back to Habakkuk chapter 2. So the Lord told Habakkuk to do what? Write the vision. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, which is what? The prophecy. And make it plain upon table. That's the Bible. That he may run that readeth it. That's why the prophets will be out there preaching it. Telling you exactly what the Lord is about to do before he does it. So that he can get the glory and the honor and the praise. The Lord doesn't do anything in secret. He let you off. That's why for when it comes to Israel, he's long-suffering. Family, he continued to send the prophets out there day in and day out, day in and day out. Whether we are tired, whether we are sick, we got to go out there and preach the word. That's right. He says here, for the vision is what? Again, the prophecy, we look it up. For the vision is here for an appointed time. That's the time that we are living in right now. We never thought Third World War will happen in our lifetime. But family, it is at the door. He says here, for the vision is here for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. It is speaking loudly. It said Russia, the Medes, Gog and Magog. He says Russia is going to take down Babylon the Great. And family, all Russia is going to destroy the Western, that's why the so-called Western world. NATO, EU, America, that's why. It is Russia that's going to destroy them. Because what? That's Bible prophecy. He says here, behold, it says here, for the vision is here for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, it says it feels like it's taking forever. It says here, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Family, let's read this in the NLT. And then we're going to get the headline news. It says here, I will climb up onto my watchtower. Fam, this is Habakkuk chapter 2. Read it in the New Living Translation. It says, I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post. There I will wait to see what the Lord Yahawah says and how he will answer my complaint. The Lord's second reply. He says here, then the Lord Yahawah said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. That's what we are doing right now. It says this vision is for the future time. It describes the end. You hear that? Family, it describes the end. What does the end mean, family? The end of what? They said Esau is the end of this kingdom and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau's kingdom, it's not the world coming to an end. We welcome the nuclear missiles, the nuclear war. We welcome it. Because we know that through much tribulation, we're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. I don't know about you, family, but I'm tired of this place. Yeah, I just want this whole place to be bent to the ground so our kingdom can come. And that's the honest truth. That is the honest truth. He says this vision is for future time. It describes the end. It will be fulfilled. It says here, if it seems slow in coming, wait patiently. That's right. Suffer patiently. The Lord is, that's why, family, we have the sure word of prophecy. The Lord says, if it feels slow, it's like it's dragging on. It's not coming fast enough. No, but this time, family, the Lord is pouring it on. He's forcing, he's turning, he's controlling the mind of these kings to do to go to Third World War and end this kingdom. He says here, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. Barakata Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Family here. Let's bring this out. COVID intel, NATO troops being prepared to enter Ukraine. This is from how I broke this earlier. And now everybody's talking about it. France is preparing a contingent for deployment to Ukraine, initially comprising about 2,000 soldiers. There is noticeably concern in the rank and file of the French army about the increased number of French casualties in Ukraine. Despite France's continual public claims, there are no French soldiers in Ukraine. It says the Russians are already fully aware there are, in fact, French troops in Ukraine. If this latest contingent of 2,000 are in fact sent to Ukraine, it is not yet known what public reaction Russia may have or what actions Russia may take. You hear that, family? I want to go back down here. It says here, sooner rather than later, I suspect Russia will jump, but it may not be jump out of Ukraine. It may be jump at NATO full blast. We are in gravely dangerous circumstances which are being made worse by our NATO allies. World War III is steadily approaching, and we in the West have no one to blame but our own government. Nobody is going to stop this war here. That is Bible prophecy. Again, we are here to lift up the name of our power, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. We want everybody to know that it is the Lord that is orchestrating this. It says the slain of the Lord. The Lord is about to delete a lot of people through the Third World War, through famine, through the Civil War. Oh yeah, it said the slain of the Lord is going to cover the entire earth. Jeremiah 25:33 tells us that. Isaiah 66 tells us that. Verse 15, 16. Oh, family, it's get better. It says here. So now RT is publishing the same thing. French army ready for war. War. Listen to this. Top general. It says French army ready for war. Top general says what? It says here. It says top general. Paris is prepared to fight the toughest battles to protect its interests. The chief of staff has declared. Family. Let's read on. France is ready to face whatever developments unfold internationally and is prepared for the toughest engagement to protect itself. To protect itself from who? Because why? The Western Empire is collapsing. The French were kicked out of Mali. They were kicked out of Niger. They were kicked out of Burkina Faso. That's right. All through the help of what? Russia. That's what, family, because they were pillaging, they were raping, taking resources, uranium. That's why. Meanwhile, majority of the people living in Nigeria, family, they don't even have what is it called, electricity. But you go to Paris, France, family, it was lit up. So Russia helped all this, these new African leaders, these young leaders, to kick the French out. So family, they are better, but that's how the Lord set it up. Oh, we are rejoicing. The pillaging, the raping, so you can live comfortably. And call the second, what is it called, the so-called African countries, what is it called, Asia, you call them what? Third world country. The Caribbean, you tell them, we call them third world country, because you've been pillaging, raping them from all of their resources, and when they are broke, you give them loans that they can never pay back. That's why they are always playing catch up. And when they can finally pay back, you come back, you privatize all their resources, and then you keep pillaging, you keep raping, and their resources and everything else. Yeah, that time is coming to an end. So family, this is desperation mode. That is why he said what? To protect French interests. No, the West is finished. They are broke. They are in debt. The only way they're going to make it is by taking over Russia, because Russia, Putin said a month ago now, he says they have resources that they haven't tapped into yet, especially the Siberia area there. They said, I think he was talking about from the neighborhood of $83 trillion. $83 trillion in resources that they haven't tapped in, and the West know that. So their goal is to take over Russia, remove Putin, put in a new government, a puppet government, then they can start pillaging. Then Europe will continue to rule. But no, the Lord said he has set a bound for them. Let's go to here. Let's go to the book of Job. And family, we'll get the article, but I want to go here. Job. Oh, I think it's Job 14:5. Oh, I think I haven't gone there. I think it's 14:5. He said he set a bound for them. They can't pass it. The Lord is not going to give you another day. No, this is the vision. This is the end. Job, oh, look at this, family. This is beautiful. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined. The Lord gave you a period of time to rule. As soon as that period reaches, the Lord is not going to give you another day past. No. That's it. This is it. So the Lord set a bound for you. He said, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass it. You see, it doesn't matter. After the Third World War, and you're not going to do anything. You're going to continue, because guess who's showing up in the midst of Third World War? That's right. Your worst nightmare. You know his name is Yahawashi. And you know who he's coming with? He's coming with what? Michael, the archangels, and thousands of angels. That's right, to put you down. That's right. He says it's all in the Bible. And read the book of 2 Ezra chapter 13. And then read the book of Revelation 12. It tells you. Michael and his angel fought against the dragon. You are the dragon, the last leg of the Roman Empire. That's why Yahawashi is coming. Family, prepare your mind, your heart, your soul. And hopefully this is the last Passover. And France is ready to face whatever developments unfold internationally and is prepared for the toughest engagement to protect itself. The Chief of Staff of the French Army, General Pierre Schill, said in an interview published on Tuesday, in recent weeks, French President Emmanuel Macron has repeatedly refused to rule out Western troops being sent to Ukraine at some point to help Kiev in its fight against Moscow, which he described as an adversary of Paris. I did a lesson on this. Schill said France has international responsibility and is linked by defense agreement to state exposed to major threats and must therefore have its forces trained and interoperable with allied armies. He added that nuclear deterrence is not a universal guarantee because it does not guard against conflict that will remain below the threshold of vital interest. Schill said that the army must show itself a credible force through responsiveness in terms of force, projection, and the ability to carry out operations of increased scope. Yes, you want a piece of Russia, you're gonna get it. Oh, family, we are rejoicing. The general said that France currently has the capacity to commit a division of around 20,000 men within 30 days. Oh, this is like music to our ears. Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi. Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi. Call Allah Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. Oh, we are giving honor and glory to our power. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahawah, and Bahasham Yahawashi. He said, President Macron said that France is not waging war on Russia by supporting Kiev. Family, these people are retarded. It says here, but label Russia an adversary. Family, does that even make sense? You sending 20,000 troops to Ukraine or whatever the number is, and then you're going to be fighting Russia, but you are not declaring war against Russia. Let that make sense, family. Let that make sense. The family, we have no horse in this race. We're just waiting for them to destroy each other so Yahawashi can establish his kingdom. But label Russia an adversary and has stood by his remark that a potential deployment of NATO troops to the country could not be excluded. That is the energy. We want them to maintain that energy. We pray that the Lord, as he said in the book of, I must well bring it out. Let's go quickly to 2 Ezra. I brought it out yesterday. The family, it is coming out every week now. 2 Ezra Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 36, before 38, I think. The Lord says what? They are not slacks like a pregnant woman. It says here, as when it said, behold, the plagues draweth nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month. You know what? Though? Let's do it a favor. Let me go here. I haven't read it in the Good News translation. Where is it? Now let's do this. Let's Good News later. Let's go to Second Ezra 16. Let's go to verse. Oh yes. It says here, let's start from verse 35. It said, now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord. It is the Lord's message, so receive it and believe what he says. The disasters are approaching rapidly. And they will not be delayed. You hear what the Lord is saying? He says there's plagues that he's sending, the famine, the disaster, the civil war. That's why the chaos that is coming upon the land of America, the Third World War. These are all the plagues. The Lord said they will not be delayed. A woman in the 9th month of pregnancy may suffer labor pains for several hours. But when the time comes for the baby to be born, there is no longer any delay. You hear that? In the same way, so the Lord is comparing the plague that he's bringing, comparing it to what? A pregnant woman, family. The baby is coming. The baby is not going back up. She is pushing that baby down. And that's how the Lord is bringing the plague. They are not going to return, family. It says here, but when the time comes for the baby to be born, there is no longer any delay. In the same way, the disasters that are coming on the earth will not be delayed, and the world will groan when it is caught in its labor pain, family. That's what the Lord is bringing. So you got the message. So the Lord said we should do what? We should warn you. Where was I? Yeah, let's get back there. So here, so now let's get the next article. So, but here what the intel officer, everybody knows this, family. Listen, they're all ready for it, because at the end of the day, it's not just going to be NATO troops fighting against Russia. No, I mean the French troop fighting against Russia. No, America is going to be there. It's the entire NATO, family, and Russia knows that. So guess what, family? Sit back and just enjoy the show. The hopefully, like, family, this is what we've been waiting for. Because we want the king. We want Yahawashi. Family, this is what we've been waiting for. The second coming of our king, our redeemer. And it's going to come through what? The Third World War. We know the microchip is coming. Oh, that time is also fast approaching. But here it's a France. But here, according to Sergei Narishkin, the French military fears that this is the number one. He is the director. You see, he, like, compared to in terms of America, he's going to be like the CIA director. That's right. This is the Russian version. Okay, so he knows what's up. It said the French military fears that such a large military unit cannot be transferred and stationed in Ukraine unnoticed. But hear what Moscow is saying. The Russia Sergei is what? It's the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service. Okay, director, that's right. Director of the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service, Sergei Narashkin. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. The Russia side has information that France is preparing a military contingent of 2,000 troops to be sent to Ukraine. We read that already. But he says something here. Here. It says here, the current leadership of the country, France, does not care about the deaths of ordinary French people or about the concerns of the general. Family, blood is nothing before the sight of Esau. This is how he's treating his own people. When it comes to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, African Americans, and you think he cares about you? Remember when they introduced the jab 3 years ago? What did Bill Gates and the wife says? They said, we should try and help the Latinos, the African Americans. You see, they need more help than everybody else, and we have to take it to Africa. That's why they warn you. They want you to take the jab first. The most vulnerable people in our society. Since when did Esau cares about you? Since when? These demons, when family, they are ready to throw their own people in the what? They call it what? The meat grinder. That's right. That's what because Russia family, none of these people can take on Russia. That's right. The strongest army by far. This is because what? The Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi built them up to fulfill his will. It said the current leadership of the country, France, does not care about the deaths of ordinary French people or about the concerns of the generals. According to information coming to the Russia SVR, a contingent to be sent to Ukraine is already being prepared. Initially, it will include around 2,000 troops, he said. According to the Russian Foreign Intelligence Chief, the French military fears that such a large military unit cannot be transferred and stationed in Ukraine unnoticed. It will thus become a legitimate priority target for attacks by Russian armed forces. This means that it will suffer the fate of all the French who have ever come to the Russian world with a sword. He stressed. Family, I love these type of words, man. He tell you what is waiting for them. Oh yeah, family, Third World War already started. He says here, after a conference on Ukraine in Paris, French President Emmanuel Macron did not unequivocally rule out potential sending Western land troops to the zone of the special military operation in Ukraine. He also vowed that Western states will do what is needed to prevent Russia's victory in this conflict. So basically what they're saying is what? Russia cannot win. That's right. What's his name? Biden, before this special military operation started, it was in Warsaw, Poland. One news conference says, if Russia wins, that is Third World War. And then Russia came out and said, if Ukraine wins, that is Third World War. So family, either way, it is Third World War. That's how the Lord said it. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So family, stay prayed up. These are the things, family, when these prophecies come to pass, you should rejoice. And here come Lloyd Austin. Lloyd Austin, he just said that today. He's a Pentagon chief. Lloyd Austin has made a grim prediction about Kiev battlefield prospects. Ukraine's very survival could be at stake unless the West sends more military aid. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said on Tuesday, the head of the Pentagon was in Germany for a meeting of the so-called Ukraine Defense Contact Group at Ramstein Air Base. In his first overseas trip since his hospitalization in January, today Ukraine's survival is in danger and America's security. He said America's security is at risk. So if America's security is at risk, family, guess what? America have to what? Fight for their security, protect their people. By family going to Third World War. Because there's a lot of money on the table. Whoever wins, family, you can control, you can continue to rule the world. But they don't know what is in store waiting for them. They don't know Yahawashi. They don't know, family. Count yourself blessed to have this truth, family. You have the inside scoop. It said the head of the Pentagon was in Germany for a meeting of the so-called Ukraine Defense Contact Group at Ramstein. I read that already. It says today Ukraine's survival is in danger and American security is at risk, Austin said at a press conference after the meeting. Keeping the weapons, equipment, and ammunition flowing is a matter of survival and sovereignty for Ukraine and a matter of honor and security for America, he added. He did not say how the U.S. intend to support Ukraine without additional funding. The bill that will provide over $60 billion in assistance to Kiev is still stuck in the U.S. House of Representatives. Family, we just want this thing to take off. We just want this thing to take off. So everybody's talking about it. Everybody is preparing for war. They told their nations, stock up, buy food for extra months. The family, that's right. They are taking the whole world to war because American dollar is also about to be done away with. The nations are forming their own currency through BRICS. So we are rejoicing. But hear what Netanyahu said. Remember, the least of the flock shall draw them in. Oh yeah, family, America is thin. It's spread thin. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. The Bible is so true, man. Listen to this, family. I got to bring it out again. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. And let's open it up. Do I have another window here? Let's actually, you know what? Let's go here. Jeremiah. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. And 49:20. Is it Jeremiah 49? Jeremiah 49. Oh, the Lord wasn't lying. The Lord wasn't lying, man. The Lord wasn't lying. Oh, every single word of the Lord is faithful and true, family. It's faithful and true. It's us that we can keep up with the prophecy. Oh, it is jumping. And therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord. Hear this. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord. And Jeremiah 49:20. That he have taken against Edom, self-proclaimed white man. Family, particularly Amalek. Amalek is the head tribe, the so-called small heart, the big nose. That's right, the one occupying our land right now. That's right. He says that he have taken against Edom and his purpose, that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman, the same people, family. And they are today do consider them the modern day Germans. It says here, surely the least of the flock, which is what? Amalek. That's right, the small heart. He says what? Surely surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. That's why America right now, family, says what? I think it's what? The dog, no, the tail is, it says the tail is wagging the dog. That's right. That's what is happening right now. You see, whatever Israel says, America just do it. Because why? Everybody's paid for. Everybody's bought and paid for. Congress, that's right. You think these people are in office and working for your interest? Absolutely not. It is who has the deep pocket. America is a corporation. America is not a country, family. We find out Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Oh yeah, America is going to be leveled. That's right. And Israel is going to be leveled. Listen to what Netanyahu says today. Listen to this. This is from Haaretz. Okay, Haaretz, Israel News. It says, we have dispute with the Americans. This is what Netanyahu is saying about you. Do you think you own your country? No, they own your country. It said, we have a dispute with the Americans. Netanyahu tells the Knesset. The Knesset is, it's almost like Congress. Congress of the United States, the Israelis version of Congress, okay, tells Knesset, we must all unite against, listen to this, the same people that are sending you the bombs to drop on little children in Gaza, pregnant women, elderly folks, listen to what he is saying about America, listen to this. It says, Netanyahu tells the Knesset, we must all unite against the same people that are giving us the weapons to destroy Hamas, so-called Hamas, and children, Palestinian, USA. Let me read that again. We must all unite against United States attempt to prevent Israel invasion of Rafah. Family, it's a Netanyahu office said that the Prime Minister told lawmakers that Israel has a dispute with the US about the need to go into Rafah, but not about the necessity to eliminate Hamas. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said during a session of the Knesset Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee on Tuesday that we all need to stand united against United States position. Family, this is a paywall. You have to pay to get the whole article, but I just want to bring it out. You see what is happening? This is prophecy. Israel is not listening to America. They are rogue. They are going rogue, family. But it's all Bible prophecy because the main battle, the war of Armageddon, is going to be in the Middle East, and they're going to play a significant role in it. Ezekiel 38 is going to be fulfilled. Oh, yes, it's going to be fulfilled. But let's get the next one. But listen to this. This is Kushner. Those who don't know this is Donald Trump son-in-law. I think he was a former policy advisor during Trump's administration. But hear what he says. Kushner urges expulsion of people of Gaza in favor of waterfront city. That's what they want to do. They want to move all the people from Gaza, destroy that place, and then go out. That's right. They're going to build back better. That's their mindset. That's right. You see, why do the heathen rage? Let's read the book of Ezekiel 36:5. I read it earlier on today. You see, this is the joy of their heart. Let's go back. Actually, let's do it. Let's read it again. Nothing wrong with reading it again. And let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 36, family. Ezekiel 36, verse 5. When the Lord said with the joyful of their heart. Actually, you know what? Let's do the NLT. I haven't gone in the NLT. Let's do this. Let's read Ezekiel 36. Let's do NLT. And verse 5. It says, listen to this. It said, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahawah says. My jealous anger burns against these nations, especially Edom, because they have shown utter contempt for me by gleefully, listen to this, by gleefully taking my land for themselves as plunder. You see, so listen to what Kushner is saying. Kushner urges a portion of people of Gaza in favor of waterfront city. You see, what they are doing right now, family, has nothing to do with Hamas. You see, waterfront city. You see, we say when the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn. But this is the end, though. This is the end. So they are showing their true horn. This is the end, family. You don't have to worry about anything. They're not going to have any waterfront city. But we are rejoicing because we see that this is the end of their kingdom. Nobody's going to be building no waterfront city. These same people are going back to build Jerusalem. Because when Yahawashi step a foot, Yahawashi have to be able to see his reflection. Because that street have to be paved with gold. The King of Kings, that's going to be his headquarters. You see, all the gold that they be hoarding from Russia to China, all those golds are going back to Jerusalem. Because it's going to build Jerusalem. And that's why Yahawashi's headquarters. That is what is coming. That is what is coming. Listen, Jared Kushner blatantly advocates for the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians and the eradication of Gaza City as a reasonable plan for occupied Palestine. It says here, Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of former U.S. President Donald Trump and his senior foreign policy advisor, called for the mass expulsion of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and the development of waterfront in the besieged Palestinian territory. You see, these people here, they can never have enough. He says here, let's go to the book of Micah chapter 2 quickly. Where is it? Micah. Where is it? Where is it? Micah. Micah 2. Listen to this. NLT. It said, what sorrow awaits you who lie awake at night, thinking up evil plans. And this is the NLT, family. You rise at dawn and hurry to carry them out, simply because you have the power to do so. Because why? When you control the International Monetary Fund, you control the International World Bank, you control the UN, you control World Health Organization, you control America, you control the EU Parliament, you control Hollywood, you control the media. The power is in your hand. You do whatever your heart desires. Nobody questions you. You see? You see? But the Lord, our King Yahawashi, is about to put a monkey wrench into their plans, family. Let's read on. He says here, because why? It's in the power of their hands, family. They do whatever their heart desire. You have a land that they want, they're going to find a way. They have a way to remove you. You look at their track history. Who went before the United Nations and presented what? A vial showing everybody. It was Colin Powell. Went before the United Nations and says, wow, Saddam have what? Weapons of mass destruction. And then after that, what did they do? They went to Libya. They said that Gaddafi have supplied Viagra to all his soldiers to rape women. Family, that's what. And then what? The whole world just follow along. That's Esau, self-proclaimed white man. This is his track record. Because it's in the power of his hand. The Lord gave him the sword to take peace from the earth. You see? But the Lord is finished. The Lord is tired of the wickedness. Because every wicked thought that comes in their mind, family, they just go ahead and do it. You see? And the Lord is about to, family, humble them. The so-called rich folks that you are looking at right now. Oh, family, the moment Yahawashi crack those skies open, they're gonna go from $1 trillion, trillions to $0. Oh yeah. They're all going into captivity. Them, their uncle, their children. It doesn't matter how small, how old, how young, they're all going into captivity. That's what is coming for them. It says when you, listen to this, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. What did they say? They said, oh, Hamas attackers. So Hamas attack, how come you're not going after Hamas? Why are you dropping bombs on pregnant women? Defenseless people. That's who they are attacking. Because what? They want that land. Because that land has resource. Family, they found what? They found gas. They found oil. And Gaza, family. So they want that place. And now he's telling you exactly what their plans are. Waterfront city. Waterfront city. Everybody want that land. And he says here, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. When you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. You cheat a man of his property, stealing his family's inheritance. That's Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white men. And nobody was able to challenge them. Because the Lord allowed them. The Lord is long-suffering. The Lord gave them the sword. That's their military. To take power from the earth. Revelation 6:4, the red horse, that's Esau, Edom. That's why they can sit down and talk proudly. Because their inward thought is that what? Their kingdom is going to continue forever. No, the moment that third world war starts, that's the end of this kingdom. That is why, family, we have to pray and fast and ask the Lord to speed the time up. The time is speeding up, but we want it to push it. Family, you wake up, and by the time you brush your teeth, and you wake up at 4 o'clock, by the time you finish brushing your teeth, it's 10 o'clock. That's the time that we want. That's right. That's the time that we want. We want the Lord to speed us up. And it says here, did I finish that? Now here. Now what do they want to do now? Our family members in Haiti, that's right. Levites, that's right. America is saying the U.S. Southern Command admits boots on Haiti ground possible. Esau is everywhere. He's the one that caused this stuff. You see, they always destabilize. They come to your family. These people never bring you peace. Esau never brings you peace. This is what they've been doing. Family, they feed this prophecy to a T because peace is not in them. Let me go here in case. Let's go back here again. Revelation 6:4. I've never read it in the NLT. Let me see what it reads in. Let me see how it reads in the NLT. It said Revelation 6:4. Then another horse appeared, a red one. Its rider was given a mighty sword and the authority to take peace from the earth, and there was war and slaughter everywhere. That is Esau, Edom. That's Esau, Edom, to take peace from the earth. What is happening in Haiti, family? It goes all the way back. The West continually, family, what do? They continue to cause instability in those countries. Bringing the CIA in, creating coup, removing the government. The last government, family, they assassinated him. And they put a puppet government in place. And now the people are fed up. Chaos upon chaos, because, family, that's what they want you to be doing. And then the military-industrial complex continue to make more money because they are the one producing the weapons. Because that's their blessing. Man, we need rest, family. We are tired. We are really, really tired, man. I'm tired. Even right now, I am tired. I am tired. We want the Lord to end this place, man. We want the Lord to end this place. You know, we want the Lord to end this place. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. It says here, U.S. Southern Command admits boots on Haiti. Ground possible. According to General Laura Richardson, Chief of U.S. Southern Commander, the U.S. Southern Commander is prepared. It says here, going against previous vows of no boots on the ground in Haiti, the U.S. Southern Command acknowledged on Tuesday that the U.S. troops might be stationed in the Caribbean nation. According to General Laura Richardson, Chief of the U.S. Southern Command, they could be at the end of the day. We wouldn't discount that at any time. Oh, yeah. Because they have what? They have family. There's resource there. They are not there to protect the people. They are not there to make sure that the people are safe. No. They have their own interest there. You see, a lot of the pedos, children always going missing in Haiti. Family, this has to end. This has to end, man. This has to end. You see, this has to end. And the Lord is hearing our prayers, man. This is why Political, the Newsweek was saying, map shows US cities Russia will strike first if war broke out. A direct clash between Russia and NATO will put the world one step away from a full-scale World War III. World War III is inevitable. It's here already. It's here already. Yahawashi is showing up in the midst of it. Family, so much is happening. All right, so much is happening. Russia President Vladimir Putin told reporters this week as he celebrated a preordained victory in the country's presidential election and underscored his uncompromising Ukraine strategy. The threat of nuclear escalation has been ever present as the West continued to bolster Ukraine and frustrate the Kremlin military campaign. For Moscow, the nuclear card has been useful in deterring deeper NATO involvement in the conflict. Everything is possible in the modern world. Putin won this week. That's why, but this is the map. And these are all, I think, the nuclear plants around America. These are the targets, apparently. Selected potential target of Russian nuclear strike. Oh, if it's going to happen because the Lord saw it. Daniel saw it. No, I said Daniel. I think Daniel saw the destruction of America. I got to go back. But I know Ezra saw it. John saw it. Jeremiah, Isaiah, they all saw it. Family, all are the prophets of old, because they received the vision. The Lord gave them the vision. They saw it. Ezekiel. Yes, America is going to be on fire. It's going to be on fire, man. It's going to be on fire. Because this is the only land that nobody's going to live on. Just the way Sodom and Gomorrah and those 5 cities were destroyed. That's right. The same thing is going to happen to America. Because that's Bible prophecy. Because when we go back to, let's finish there with Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13. I could go to so many scriptures. Isaiah 13, verse 17. Straight to the point. It says here, we're reading NLT. NLT sometime, family. It is fire, man. It is fire. It said, look, I will stir up the meat against Babylon. You see, against Babylon. That's Russia. They cannot be tempted by silver or bribed with gold. You hear that? It says the attacking armies will shoot down the young men with arrows. Arrows are what? The missiles. And they will have no mercy on the helpless babies and will show no compassion for children. You hear that? This is what the Lord is saying. It said Babylon, the most glorious of kingdoms, the flower of the Chaldean pride, will be devastated like Sodom and Gomorrah when the Most High destroyed them. Babylon will never be inhabited again. It will remain empty for generation after generation. Nomads will refuse to come there. And it says, nomads what? The shepherds. You're talking about the people that are able to come to America and do business. The Arabs. That's right. There's the Koreans, the Chinese, and all these people that are able to come and set up businesses in America. No more. It says here, the Normans will refuse to come there, and shepherds will not bed down their sheep. You hear that? It says here, desert animals. Here is the point. When it's all said and done, after the fire goes down, it says here, desert animals will move into the ruined city, and the houses will be haunted by howling creatures. Owls will live among the ruins, and wild goats will go there to dance. Hyenas will howl in its fortresses, and jackals will make dens in its luxurious palaces. Babylon's days are numbered. You hear that? Babylon, America, days are numbered. And its time of destruction will soon arrive. Family, those are lottery tickets. If the Lord said it, family, you know that those are lotto numbers that is sure you're going to win. The Lord, the word of the Lord. This says what? Isaiah 55. It says what? The word out of his mouth will not return to him void. I must well finish there. Let's go there. I wasn't going to go there, but let's go there. Family, what else do we have to do? It says here, Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55. And we're going to finish here. Isaiah 55:11. It says here, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I send it. But you know what? Let's read it from verse 10. Isaiah 55:10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither. So when the Lord sends the rain and the snow down, you don't see the snow and the rain going back. No, they remain here. What did they do? It says, but watereth the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, and it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So it comes down, it watered the plants. Eventually you get your crops, right? That's what the Lord means by his word. So his word, when he sent it out, if it says there will be third world war, there will be third world war, family. If it says America is going to be a desert, America is going to be a desert. If he says there's going to be microchip, it is all coming. The word of the Lord is not something to play with. That's why we fear the Lord. Beloved, I will leave it there. I hope you were edified. So yeah, third world war is coming. That's right. Troops are being sent to Ukraine. Russia have made it clear. It is over for the West. Because why? It is prophecy have to be fulfilled. Yahawashi is coming. Beloved, I hope this word comforts you. That's what we are. That's why we do these lessons. Okay? To comfort you. We are the mouthpiece of the Lord. And we thank the Lord that he put this word in our mouth to constantly edify the sheep. And we don't take it for granted. Barakata Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Shalom, beloved. Shalom.